Hey everybody, I want to take a second to talk to you about the Mana Traders series. Mana Traders is now sponsoring the channel, RW Hobbies, or RW Makes Magic, helping me get all the decks I need to make the videos that everybody wants to watch, so really appreciate that. But another big thing that's awesome about this is I get to play in the Mana Traders series, which is an awesome series. Best prizes online at the moment. 15,000 monthly payout, that's to all their players, free entry. It's open to all, even non-Mana Traders users, but the Mana Traders users, like people subscribe, get 10x prize multiplier, so you get a lot more prizes if you're subscribed. And honestly, it's really hard to play Magic Online nowadays without Mana Traders. I was one of the lucky few who could keep doing it because I had a large collection from before they started, but there's not very many people like me left that just have an old collection on Magic Online, and honestly, even with that old collection, it was still really hard for me to change decks and keep trying out new things. And now that I have Mana Traders back, I feel like I'm going to be able to do a lot more videos, do a lot more with the thing, and honestly, I don't think you can get into Magic Online without using it nowadays. I think it's just a must-use, and if you want to get subscribed to Mana Traders, you can help out the channel by using code A22EN when you subscribe. You get 15% off, be eligible to play in all these series. Even get to battle against me on there. So, should be a lot of fun. And remember, I'm going to let you get to the content now, but remember, if you would subscribe, it would really help the channel. So, thanks everybody for that. And with that, we'll talk to you next time. Welcome to another episode of Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, and today I'm back on Snowko. In Legacy, we did the double feature with Hogak and Elves. I was going to play Doomsday. I tried a little bit of Doomsday. I could not play Doomsday. Not that I couldn't play Doomsday, per se, if I wanted to put some time into it, but I was like 2 days away from the event, and that deck was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Well, I thought it would be hard. It was harder than even that. So, back on Snowko. This is the deck that just fits my natural playstyle the most. It's something I'm very familiar with. In most of my experience playing Legacy before this, it was with Miracles, which is like... before it was just the good stuff deck, then they banned Top, and then it became the slower, like, blue deck that tries to beat Delver deck, and that's what this is doing, and I just understand its play patterns the best, I guess, so it's the most natural fit, but we've got some changes today. Still the same package you saw before: Astrolabe, Ponder, Brainstorm, Swords, Abrupt Decay, Ice Fang. I'm only on 3 Ice Fangs. I've been lower on this card than most people. I've got 2 Sylvans now. Sylvan's really impressed. Still 6 Force Effects, Dead of Winter main, 3 Oko, 3 Uro. No Teferi anymore. Teferi was alright. He was alright. He wasn't incredible. He was just fine. Yeah, so I don't think he was the mirror breaker I was hoping he would be. In the board, though, and in the main is a big difference. I tried Mystic Sanctuary before. The thing here is I'm playing Field of the Dead now, which might look weird, but... when I played in Modern, I found that Uro pairs extremely well with Field of the Dead. It puts opponents in this, like, absolutely no-win situation, right? Where you got to deal with Uro or you're dead, but Uro's already drawn me 2 cards and put 2 lands in play. But you still have to draw with him because it's going to get worse. You still got to deal with him. And then, when you do deal with him, the lands I put into play are already making 2/2s. So, yeah, this card's really messed up. I will say, though, that Legacy is a wasteland format, so there are matchups where this card's not going to be very good. That's okay. There are going to be other matchups where this card is absolutely absurd. It's fine. Sometimes you get wastelanded. There's not much you can do about it. You will see now, though, that we have some counterplay to that. I've got a Crop Rotation to find my field, although it can also get a Bajuka Bog against graveyard decks or a Karakas against... a deck with legendary creatures, I guess. I don't know. Wherever I want a Caracas, I can go get it. I've got a Loam to get back the lands that get wasted, or to pair with my own Wasteland. You might have seen before, I was a little weak to like ramp strategies, and I like being able to Crop Rotation for my Wasteland and then start Loaming. It's not a huge package of my deck. It's not something I'm like all in on, but it is something the deck can do and worth considering. I honestly wonder if Wasteland should be main, if I should have more of this, go down in colors. I don't know. Surgicals now. I've gone down on ley lines. Playing with Hogak definitely made me appreciate how bad it was against like Leyline or Rest in Peace, but also that I think you can beat the deck with just normal Graveyard Hate. It felt less resilient than I remember it being in Modern, and I don't know exactly what that was. Maybe it was just the force effects are just really good against it. Still got Plague Engineer. Elves was better than it looked on the thing. So like I did go 2 and 3 with Elves, but a lot of it was Pilot Error, and the deck felt really strong to me. I want to make sure I have tools for that deck, so I have Plague Engineer and Dead of Winter, and an extra Fatal Push, although I will say, I mean, certainly I would bring this in against Elves, it would be great there, but I will say that this guy getting pushed off the edge is specifically Dreadhorde Arcanist in this sideboard. We've got a Carpet of Flowers. I think the right number is 2. I will say that. I think Carpet of Flowers is very good in the mirrors, but I wanted to see if Field of the Dead was a better mirror breaker than Carpet of Flowers, so I'm trying that instead. I'm not sure. I think it could be. And then I've got 3 Veil of Summers and an extra Force Negation. I would like some more disruption. The majority of my losses in this with this deck have been to Storm or Doomsday decks. In fact, outside of one loss to a big mana deck, they're my only losses. And I think that Veil of Summer is really important against those decks because both of those decks kind of start Thoughtseizing you and then try to combo and then protect it with a Veil. So if I can like Veil their Thoughtseize and then force their thing or their Veil or whatever it is, then I'm mostly okay. I would like more of this. In fact, I kind of want some Thoughtseizes, but I don't really have room for that with this current package. So more so interested in figuring out how good this land package is and kind of leaning into that. How much that's worth, I guess. I don't know. We're going to figure that out and then come back to the rest. So we'll see how that goes, but with that, let's get into it. Alright, won the die roll. Get to play first. We already got the Field of the Dead. Let's see how good this is. This hand I would not say is great. I don't think it's necessarily bad either, though. Oh man, if I could cast any of those, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I cannot. Alright, was not really looking for Caracas there. In fact, I was kind of looking for Astrolabe specifically, if we're being honest. Savannah, so probably like a Maverick deck or a Step Links. Okay. What? We got more force effects, alright. Maybe this hand wasn't a keep. The mana is a little awkward. I don't know. Say Jerry Step? What are we playing? What is this? This is like a bad Modern deck playing with Savannah. Not hating on the opponent. I'm sure there's something messed up coming my way, but this just doesn't look... I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Crop rotation? I mean, surely I need to force that. I don't know what they're getting, but this seems like a really messed up one to force. Just make them sack a land. Oh, Ponder is excellent. Ooh, Plow is also quite good. Although the rest of the cards are pretty bad. I want an Astrolabe. Give me a Labe, please. I mean, if I could cast the Codal, I would keep this, but I can't. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do kind of wonder if this deck could play Yorion. It's a little loose because Astrolabe feels really, really crucial for the deck, and if you lose it, then you kind of lost it, but... Alright, I'm not going to say things are going well here. We have shuffled on all our ponders, mostly bricked. We drew the Astrolabe, then we bricked some more. Opponent can kind of do a lot of damage to me. In fact, I'm taking 8 here if they have another land drop, which they may or may not have. I don't know. I might just lose to Steplings. Pretty embarrassing. Oh, if they don't have a land drop, though, I think we're in pretty good shape. So maybe forcing the crop rot was big. We are going to be able to hardcast Force next turn. It's going to be wonderful. I'm pretty sure opponent's sitting over there the whole time, like... Opponent just has to have something, but I just don't. I don't have anything. Uro. Oh, that is a good one, though. A very good one. Ice Fang was also actually an excellent draw. Happily take an Ice Fang. Bolt me. Okay. I hope you draw a land, because you didn't have one last turn, and the Steplings are not very good without those. Goblin guy. This is just straight little creature burn. Zoo. I'm getting zooed. It's wild. Alright, land. Top. Oh, they're attacking with the Lynx. I kind of love it. Sylvan. Ooh, I don't want to draw that. Well, it's not even that. They just don't have a choice. I have to fetch. We drew Oko? Holy cow. That's really good. Oh. Go away. My mana has been poor this game, at best. This has been some rough mana. We are one land away, though, from a 2-2. What a glorious 2-2 it'll be. Land. Yes! It's a fetch land. Oh, it's even better? Oh, Field of Dead already looking kind of strong. This is a messed up card. There's a reason it keeps getting banned in all these formats that aren't Legacy. I think people need to look at this one in Legacy. Skyclave Pickaxe. This is what? What am I playing against? Sure. What is this? It's like Modern Zoo, which isn't even playable in Modern, but with also crop rotation added, I guess. That's my read on what's happening here. Oh, I was supposed to reveal the Goblin Guide thing before I fetched. Whatever. Do I want to draw Ponder? No, not really. I'd rather let the Goblin Guide thing hit, I think. What? You can see... How... I don't understand. I don't understand why you would make all this play, attack, and then concede to me fetching. Alright. Ooh, we have a Fatal Push. That one's going to be quite good. I'm going to cut the forces. Plague Engineer's, like, probably okay. They had multiple cats. Yeah, the same cat. Let's get in there. Kitties. Oh, I love it. I can probably go down on Sylvans. That's a kind of slow card. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want him to ban Astrolabe in this format after playing it. I hate the deck building decisions it takes away. It's like I just get to play Plow in my Sultai deck because that's just the card Sultai really wants. Just makes white feel like it matters even less. I don't think this hand is particularly good. I do have a Ponder to fix a lot of things. A Force to keep early plays in check and early removal. Sylvan's also like not bad, although kind of tempo negative. I'm on the draw. This hand is like 2 lands away from being insane. I guess I have a Ponder. I'm going to try keeping it. I feel like I'm like 51% sure I'm supposed to mulligan, but I'm going to keep and see how it plays out. Ooh, a guy here drawing a land would be insane, actually. I would take that all day. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, we even drew a Caracas so I can Plow. That is very, very good. All right, well, things have worked out perfect. Akum Hellhound. That one's a dog. Alright, I don't know what opponent's doing necessarily, but this is kind of sweet. I'm into it. Just every 1-drop landfall creature and the Skyclave pickaxes. There's no way this deck is good, but it's definitely sweet. I was probably supposed to force something there. I don't know. Get this Sylvan in play. And then I think I'm Okoing. Unsure. There's a chance I'm decaying if I can find the right mana here. The pickaxe. This thing's actually kind of scary. These things get... If opponent has a fetch land, these things are going to be huge. I'm going to attack for like 12. I think I'm supposed to let this happen and hope opponent's hand isn't just like 2 more fetch lands. That would be not good. Not good at all. Okay. No, they definitely had 1. This thing's getting... This is a fat Step Links. Holy cow. Keyword large. Good kitty. Chill out, kitty. Oh no. It's so big. Opponent's attacking me for 300 here. They have the Crop Rot. Brushfire Elemental. I think I'm supposed to force this one. The question is, what am I pitching? It's probably Ponder. Opponent's down to 1 card. If it's a fetch land, I'm probably dead. Although if I draw black mana... No, if it's a fetch land, I would still die, right? Well, let's see what's on top. Okay, push is good. Kind of makes me regret pitching that Ponder, but it's good. Put on top, put on top. So now I get to do this. Uro first. Then put this in play. Now I have the push up. The question is, do I play around like a Veil of Summer? Alright, well if opponent has a Veil, this goes very poorly for me. I do live through this, luckily enough. But obviously I'm going to push mid-combat. Take 2, go to 5. I guess I was dead to Crop Rot there too. Maybe that was weak. We saw Crop Rot and Sejiri step in game 1. Maybe I was definitely supposed to just do that main phase, I think. I think that was kind of loose on my part. Alright, I would like an untapped land here. Okay. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but these work. Alright, I do think... I guess I'm not really playing around anything. Although if they Crop Rot, then at the very least they get the landfall triggers on my turn. Yeah, this is better. And now I get my dude Uro coming back. Plague Engineer is also pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to do it like that. REB my Uro. Oh no. I thought Uro was here to save me. Turns out he was not. Well, I do have Ocho coming here. ESPN 8, the Ocho. Do I want Plague Engineer? Plague Engineer could still be good. Let's see what the other 2 cards are. More Ochos. I think I'm going to put these 2 back. Let's make some food. Kind of just want to gain life. Stay out of lightning bolt range. I definitely want to draw a plow. That seems excellent. And swords. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't need to do anything. I can just let Oko keep making foods and I'll be good. Another Uro, you say? I think I'm going to start my turn by cracking a food. Alright. I feel like I've gotten out of Danger's area code here. Back up to 10. Oko's a messed up card. It just did everything. It answered any of your stuff. It provides threats on my side. Just did anything. Ooh, the mild Nikatl. This thing used to be wild. Nowadays it's kind of mild. like to use Sylvan's ability? I would, in fact. So I can bring back Uro here, right? If I play this one fetch. Opponent's going to bog me, presumably. Okay. I mean, like, I get this, but, like, there's an Oko in play. You're just not answering anything. I guess if they found a Pyroblast for my Oko right now, they'd maybe in it. Yeah. I was going to say, I guess if you found one right this second, you'd maybe have a shot. But, like, I still have a Sylvan Library and I'm back to 16. If I need to be. I think this hand is good. I don't know. It could really depend what we're playing against. I could certainly get punished for keeping it, but I think overall I'm supposed to. I don't know. Heritage Druid. Okay. This is actually kind of great against that deck. I accept. So what do I want to get here? Tundra, I believe. I definitely want to plow. It's like impossible to do decay next turn. Still probably right to do this. Okay, Ice Fang's actually not a bad draw. I can't decay, but I'll take an Ice Fang. Elvish Visionary. Alright, so just turn 2, we both Visionary. Fair enough. Do I want to Oko? I think I do. The scary thing here is I can just die. Opponent doesn't know that, but I got nothing. Actual nothing. I got nothing. Do your worst, elf man. This deck is terrifying. When you just... Oh, boy. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. If it's just like a small value glimpse, I can... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I accept. Oh, man, I was really nervous there. We made it out alive. So... I probably need to deal with this symbiote. Question is, how do I want to do it? I also think I'm supposed to cast... Let's start with Brainstorm and hope I don't screw this up. Okay, this wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I'm definitely going to put these two back, I think. Play a Labe. Play this. I think I'm supposed to Elk the symbiote so they can't go crazy with it. Symbiote's a really bad card for me most of the time. We have another symbiote. Okay. Reclaimer. Sure. This is all fine. Are we attacking? Opponent is considering. So I have 2 Dead of Winners in my deck. I should be looking for those, I think. That's what I think. Definitely start this turn with a Ponder. See if I can't find one of those Dead of Winners and just answer all the problems all at once. It would be excellent. These do not do that. All that said, these are still kind of good. Like, I would still be happy to have an Abrupt Decay here, I think. Although, I guess I can't really cast the second one. Right? Yeah, I can't cast the second one without one of these Misties. I'm going to shuffle. Okay. I'm going to hit the Symbiotes. I think hitting Symbiotes is pretty important. I also want to get this off the table before it becomes... before it makes a Gaia's Cradle, because that is not something I'm interested in an opponent having. Now the question here is, am I supposed to Ponder again or just leave up another Codal? I think I'm going to leave up a Codal. I also can fetch a Mystic Sanctuary here. That's not nothing. Okay, that's terrifying. If they have something good here. Doesn't really look like they have something good, though. I'm, like, in a lot of trouble to a Cradle if they find one. Alright, they did not. Thank God. Thank God. I really, really would like to find a Dead of Winter. So I kind of want to put a Ponder back on top. I might need 2 Dead of Winters to win this game, though. I'm just going to Snow-Covered Island. Okay, Uro's decent. Let's start with a Ponder. Okay. I need to kill this Symbiote. I'm going to jam the Uro Man. And then hit the Allosaurus Shepherd. Alright. Alright, this is not a very scary turn. Them leaving up 2 mana is interesting to me, though. I'm going to play this Labe. I just want to find a Dead of Winter. Where is a Dead of Winter? Please. That's not a Dead of Winter. I do think I'm supposed to bring back Uro. Wait, I can hit the Dryad Arbor and it turns off their mana? I should have been doing that. Okay, well, whatever. Alright. Another Labe. I think I'm supposed to elk the Dryad Arbor, maybe? That seems kind of good to me. I just keep turning stuff off, and opponent can't really do that much. At some point, I'm going to draw, like, Dead of Winter or more removal spells. Opponent's hand must be expensive stuff. That's, like, I think I've just kind of got them in trouble on mana. It's my read, anyway. Alright, let's ship an Uro. See what he draws me. Opponent has very many elks. We have a lot of them. They're elked up over there. Alright, I like starting here. Let's play another Uro. Let's kind of cycle through these real quick. Dead of Winter? Where you at, Dead of Winter? I do believe we are one Dead of Winter from this game just ending on the spot, and we have two of them. It's not a Dead of Winter. That wasn't it. So I think I'm also supposed to cycle through this one. I guess maybe I was supposed to leave that in my hand, just have 2 force effects and a plow. Yeah, that was probably better. Alright, well, we have that anyway. Fair enough. What do I want to elk? I think I'm elking an Astrolabe. I think I've got... Oh, I probably should have been the food. It was definitely the food. Well, I guess there is some merit to doing Astrolabe because Dead of Winter does not kill an elked Astrolabe, but it does kill an elked food. I don't know. That I don't like. That looks like the type of card that could get opponent back in this game. And I don't like it. Are we trading off now? I would not do this because of Cradle, but I understand why opponent is. I think that one's better than these, actually. Let's get the straight, clean trades here. Brainstorm. It's a good one. Still no Dead of Winters, huh? Shame. I just want to find Dead of Winter, so I'm gonna actually Mystic Sanctuary back to Ponder at this point. A bigger takeaway from like me being able to beat elves by just killing their stuff and just okoing things repeatedly could be that I don't need these plague engineers, although I'm probably going to be happy to have them. I don't know. I don't think True Name Nemesis like even exists in Legacy anymore. Opponent's in the tank about taking this. I don't know when you're supposed to chump block, but it's probably not this turn, I would guess. Not at 13. Nope. Shuffle. Alright. Do I want to bring back another Uro and just kind of keep cycling through? I don't hate it. Yeah, let's do it. And 5, sure. Like I've said a few times on here that you don't do Craterhoof math. They're just dead. Always. They're dead. We're actually kind of getting into the territory where I might not just be dead. Which is wild. Absolutely wild. I'm going to keep the one that's untapped. Dead of Winter. Nope. No Dead of Winter. Alright. What do I want to elk? I'm going to elk this one. It's funny because this says tap 2 untapped elves you control, not 2 untapped elks. But if it was elks, it'd be really good here. Oh, Oko. You disaster of a card, you. Also, come on. What is this? I have 24 cards left in my deck. Ooh, opponent's going for something big here. Reclaimer? That's not the thing. I don't like this Allosaurus Shepherd card. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright, Brainstorm. Dead of Winter. No. It's ridiculous. I've seen so many cards. The fact that I can't find a single Dead of Winter is just absolutely outrageous. Nope. Opponent goes to 2. Alright. Brainstorm again. Where are the Dead of Winters? Come on. Come on. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can't lose from here, but it's just like, what the heck? There used to kind of be this joke in Legacy that if you're playing Brainstorm and Ponder, you like can't ever miss. Like you can find whatever card you need anytime. That is not the case. We have seen so many cards with 0 Brainstorms or Dead of Winters. Not that it mattered. We still won with Uro, Oko, and removal spells anyway, because those cards are dumb, but it's still annoying. I'm always unsure on if I should be forcing this deck. Force of Negation. I definitely want Force of Will. I think Force of Will is enough. It's kind of my read. Yeah, Glimpse is pretty dumb, though. Not sure. I'm going to cut the Force of Negations. Sorry, I got a text message for my team battle I'm about to do with Team Lotus Box on Sunday. We're going to be battling. It's going to be sweet. I could also cut a Caracas. They don't really have legendary stuff. Yeah, not kind of like Caracas, actually. I don't think Ice Fang's, like, great, but I think it's fine. Alright, I'm going to cut the Caracas. I can also cut the Field of the Dead. That's fine. Alright, this hand needs a black source and is insane if I find one, and I've got a Brainstorm, so I think it's good. Could be kind of rough if opponent has a really, really good draw, and they did keep 7, so they might, but again, I'm not going to mulligan a hand this good. Would really like a black source here to be able to Fatal Push something. Ooh, they're Thought Seizing me. That's actually something I'm interested in. It's weird because you would think out of elves, like, Thought Seizing this deck is good. You can take my Dead of Winter, but honestly, like, I'm the one trying to trade resources with you. Like, I guess taking Brainstorm, that makes a lot of sense. I don't have any castable spells. Still a good draw, though. Draw the Plow. I'll take that all day. I'm the one trying to trade resources with you, so, like... Are they going to return their own Bayou to untap itself? Yeah, so back to the point. If I'm trying to trade resources with you, it's weird that you bring in cards that are just meant to trade 1-for-1 with me, because I'm better suited for it. Although Elves is actually pretty good at generating card advantage, so this is the type of archetype that could kind of flip that paradigm, so maybe it does make sense. Glimpse of Nature is a dumb card, I'll say that much. Very dumb card. Looks like we're replaying something. Symbiote. I don't like Symbiote plus Quirion, especially when they're stuck on lands. I want to get rid of that Quirion. Oh, and would you look at that? We drew the fetch land. Real shame for the opponent here. Thoughtseize the Brainstorm. Didn't matter a bit. And here things start going very much downhill. If they commit, they're getting Dead of Wintered. If they don't commit, well, I'm playing Oko. Tough spot. They have a Cradle? Yikes. Don't like that. I can't let a Symbiote stay in play. That's going to be way too good. It just lets them get around my sweeper. They can just keep returning elves to their hand and just dodge all my removal. Well, we just drew all the mana we needed, so this actually worked out pretty well. Oko. Let's make a food token, Oko. So, opponent's in kind of a tough spot here. If they don't, like if they extend, Glimpse is, well, is Glimpse really that bad for me? Like it's just not. They just cantrip. I guess maybe they cantrip twice. Maybe it's a draw 2. Like a divination's, oh, they didn't even do that. All right, well. All right. They just extended into the Dead of Winter. I mean, they're just begging me to cast it. I'm going to. I don't think they can really beat this. And let's start attacking for 3. Turning off the Gaia's Cradle is really brutal for them, too. It's a tough spot for their perspective, because they know Dead of Winter is about to blow them out, and there's just nothing they can do about it. Green Suns, sure. I do think I want to keep this Cradle turned off. This card's too powerful. You just need to be managing the elves. Ooh, Ice Fang was a very good draw. But here's Oko doing its thing, just making games completely irrelevant, because that's what Oko does. I don't know why we thought that's what Oko needed to do, but it is. It's what Oko needs to do. It's actually funny to me how broken this card is, and like it got banned so quick in standard and other formats because it was just so heinously good that I don't think people fully appreciate. Like, I think he's underrated. I think people think he's broken and he's still underrated. This card's so strong. Alright, what are we doing here? Are we done or what? Okay. I guess getting back Dead of Winter is fine. I think opponent's going to have a hard time beating Abrupt Decay. I guess I just don't even need Dead of Winter. I could just get back, like, the Fatal Push or the... I'll probably get back the Swords, actually. That seems like the best one. Opponent's dead on board. They got one turn. They're going to just need to play blockers here. They probably have an expensive spell in hand. Yeah, they're done. Alright. Alright. How do we feel about this hand? It's got a Dead of Winter. I don't have very much snow, although I do have snow, but then I can't cast the Dead of Winter. I have a Ponder, though. I'm on the draw. Opponent's on 6. I think I'm going to keep. Turn 3 Oko with Force Backup's pretty interesting. We'll see. Snow-covered forest, so probably a mirror. If I had to get Noble Hierarch. Interesting. Maybe not a mirror. This could be like a Maverick deck, or it could be a mirror and they just wanted some acceleration. That would make some sense too. It also fixes a lot of colors, which is kind of nice. Alright. Well, this Dead of Winter is looking pretty good. Just happened. Alright. Ponder. I do want black mana, so the Delta's interesting, but I don't want to draw the other cards. I'm going to shuffle. Alright, that's fine. Like, I do want black mana, so like I would take some of this, but it's just like, I'm going to find an Astrolabe or another fetch at some point, and I'll be fine then. I'm not in a huge rush on the Dead of Winter anyway. I feel like this is a mirror. I don't know. I don't know what I'm playing against. It could definitely be Maverick. Okay, this is probably Maverick. I'm going to let that resolve. Again, they're playing straight into the Dead of Winter. Hex Drinker. And they're leveling it up. Okay. Wild, but fair. So an Astrolabe here off the top. Not an Astrolabe, but that's still not a bad draw. Oh, wow. Things have gone haywire. Okay. Alright, I'm going to say that didn't go well. So they can just level this up, but then I'm just going to turn it into a 3-3. They have protection from instants. You want protection from everything. That's the one you were looking for. Bayou? I have no idea what we're playing against. This thing is big. 5-5? Alright. Bad news for the opponent here, though. Is, everything is an elk. As it happens, everything is an elk. That's just how the game works. He's got an elk with 5 level counters on it. Alright. You got it. I just... that's fine. I just kept saying how dumb Oko was, and yeah, that's still true. And now when I find black mana, I'll be able to kill the board and we'll be really far ahead. Krakus. Okay. I'm going to brainstorm again. Praying for a fetch this time. Not a fetch, necessarily, but this is still pretty good. We got the black mana. That was the thing that mattered. And actually a second Dead of Winter, so feeling pretty good. I even got a Force Will if I need it. And back-to-back Dead of Winters, even. No! I shouldn't have played the field. I'm getting wasted. Why? Why did I play the field? It was going to be my threat. Ah. Lame. Alright, well, now it's time to get Dead of Wintered. So now opponent has mostly nothing happening. 2 cards. Knight of the Reliquary. Is that thing big? It's a 4/4? I can Dead of Winter. I probably should have countered it realistically. I guess I can just Dead of Winter it though. I knew what I was... Oh no, I'm drawing Plow. Ooh, even better. And I would like to get back a Ponder. Mystic Sanctuary is a really dumb card. I keep going down on the number of this and then regretting that I went down on the number of this. This card's so strong. They got a Plague Engineer? That's fine. I guess you name Elk? You probably shouldn't name Giant. Making Uro a 5/5 doesn't really get you very far. Oh, Snake. Snake is good. I don't like any of these. Let's shuffle. Alright. Decay plays, I guess. At some point I should force something, but not at that point yet. Sylvan Library. That one I will force of negation. That card's way too good. This card's so strong. Ooh, the Codal. Sweet, sweet Codal. So now this turn I don't want to use my Force of Will, although I'm leaving it up and going to hardcast it if I need to. Yeah, I don't think that one matters. It turns off my Astrolabe, so I don't have black mana anymore, and I can't cast this Dead of Winter, but it's okay. I'll find black mana here at some point. Now maybe regretting this. It's not really like they can attack. I've got the Ice Fang for the oof. Let's block. Ramunap Excavator. I don't like that one. That one strikes me as being a bit too strong. Decay my Codal. Okay. Fine with that. I guess I am at 6. Opponent's trying to push through that last little bit of damage, but as soon as we find black mana, things go well for us. Ooh, another Labe. Okay. So now I'm going to try to ambush with the Codal. If they have a way to deal with it, I'll probably just plow this, and then I have access to black mana again. Whoa, opponent's casting something huge here. What is this? Green Suns for 4. Okay. I can't stop it, so you got it. Don't be something insane. Plez. Questing Beast. The heck is that? Yeah, so I plow the beast, block the oof. Oh, I can just Caracas it. Oh. I mean, I should probably still plow it, but I could just Caracas it. This thing being legendary, not very good. Alright, I'm still just going to plow it. And we got black mana again. Great. Sweet. A Ponder. Can I find an Oko or an Uro? How do I feel about Sylvan Library? I think it's fine. This is kind of risky, given that we saw Questing Beast. I guess if I just do it like this, though, I'm protected from exactly Questing Beast. Opponent doesn't have any cards, so I think I'm mostly okay to kind of put the shields down for one turn here. I don't really want any of these. I probably should have kept the Delta, though, because I would have got a Swamp, but that's fine. It's fine. I've got Hardcast Force plus Decay up now, so I feel mostly safe. I just need an Uro or an Oko and the game's over, and Sylvan will eventually help me find that. There we go. Blue, green, white. Perfect. And that's the game. I guess opponent can keep Caracasing my Uro, but that's not going to get them very far. I guess I can wait. I have Hardcast Force up, so no reason to really not wait. But I actually do need Oko. Oko's going to finish this game for me because I can't really beat the Krakus. The Krakus! Alright, they get it, though. Krakus versus Uro is not a very good fight. It's not the answer people want it to be. So, green and black stuff. Loam seems really good. I actually kind of like all the lands. I don't like Crop Rot, though. I think Dead of Winter was good there. I don't think it's necessarily very good. I'm going to cut the forces. I definitely need to trim a few lands. The question is, which ones are they? What if I cut some Ponders? Is that crazy? I think this might be somewhat crazy, but also I'm going to do it. And then one land. Let's cut... I don't actually like the Wasteland against them. Perfect. I like going up on lands against Wasteland decks, and I actually think it's kind of like a privilege of this sideboard build that I get to do that. Well, this hand's great. I got an early 4. Opponent's on 5? What? Excuse me? I've got an early Force. I've got Astrolabe to fix all my mana. I've got a defensive spell that draws a card. This hand's great. Ice Fang actually has Death Touch on turn 2, too, which is kind of absurd. Thoughtseize. Ah, that makes this hand so much worse. Alright, they can Thoughtseize me, though. I mean, like, I could force that, but I don't want to 2-for-1 myself to stop a 1-for-1 trade. And honestly, like, it's just not the end of the world if my Astrolabe's gone. There's also the chance opponent gets Thoughtseize bugged, in which case nothing matters. I'm sorry. I have to... Oh, and we drew Oko? Yikes. Oh, what a card this is. Holy cow. The last list I played only had 2. How dumb was I? Another Seize. Oh, goodbye, Oko. I don't really like the mold of 5 on the play double Thoughtseize your opponent with more card draw than you plan. But it's the plan opponent has gone with. Green Sun for 0. So you're getting a Dryad Arbor and they have 1 card left in hand. That's fine by me. I'm just going to play an Oko next turn. It's going to dominate this game. That's what this card does. An opponent has creatures in their deck, so going to be tough to beat Ocho. The Thief of Crowns. As There's another Thoughtseize. Get out of here. What is this? Opponent with 15 Thoughtseizes. They've drawn all of them. I really don't want to get Veil of Summer here, so I'm just going to let Oko go. I think one of the ways I can lose this game... I don't think I can lose a game where we just keep playing, and one of the ways I can lose is opponent getting off a pretty bad Veil on me. And that would count as one. All that said, like... I still have better draws in this deck. I still have Force of Will. Opponent's attacking for 1. Like, I'm under absolutely no duress. And Brainstorm means I can draw a card like Uro and just have everything be A-okay. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, I kind of actually just want the land I left on top. I don't remember if I did it in the right order, but I want another fetch land just to power out Uro repeatedly. If they cast a spell and go down to 0 cards in hand, I'm forcing it every single time here, and playing Uro and the game's done. Night of Autumn? I don't even want to force that. What, they're going to hit my Astrolabe, I guess? I mean, it's probably not even worth it, but I will. It does make casting Uro a little awkward. I don't know. Yeah, and also, I just kind of like that I'm going to have a ton of lands here for my Uro. Like, that's exactly what I want. If opponent drew Graveyard Hate this turn, that would be kind of brutal. I'm not going to lie. Noble Hierarch, that's not Graveyard Hate for Uro. That's going to be tough. So again, I do have Field of the Dead in my deck. So I'm going to get this Snow-Covered Plains. I guess I'm getting Trop here. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Leaving Mystic Sanctuary targets, because that is active now if I want it. Alright. We've drawn very many lands. Yeah, Field of the Dead can be active now. I can go get just any other blue duel or Mystic Sanctuary and then play a field and we'll be good. That's actually kind of scary. Can get some messed up stuff if I don't deal with it. I wonder if I'm supposed to Brainstorm here. Well, let's see what we draw. Okay. Alright. Oh, Ocho. You disaster of a card, you. Yeah. I guess I'm supposed to do it like this. And I guess I'm getting back Brainstorm next turn. I don't know. I kind of just want to... I guess it doesn't matter. I think opponent's about to concede. Alright. Got there. This deck feels great. I'm going to be honest. This deck feels very good. I'm definitely playing this tomorrow. for round 4 here. Looks like we won the die roll. I do not know who Blade 400 is. Not going to assume anything based on that, but this hand looks good. We got all the colors we need except black. I could get blue, black here and then have all my colors, but I still think I'd rather just hold off on the Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter's not typically a card I like need to cast on turn 3, so I think I'm just going to go Snow-Covered Island Ponder here. Probably cast an Ice Fang next turn. I think that one's an island. Oh, there's the swamp. This is everything. This is awesome. So I want all of these. I can't cast the Abrupt Decay until I draw the swamp, so I'm going to put that on the bottom, the swamp on top of that, and I'm going to draw the library. Ooh, I should have drawn the swamp in case I get Thoughtseize or Hypnoturk on. I guess I can get him, but if I got Thoughtseize on one, I would have rather have drawn the swamp, but just fine. Eldrazi Temple. Eldrazi Mimic. Ooh. Eldrazi decks are kind of scary, not going to lie. Especially when they lead on Temple and kept a 7. They probably have quite a good hand. I was interested in playing Sylvan. Now I'm less interested in playing Sylvan. I think it's pretty likely I get Thought-Knot Seared next turn. For people who've seen modern Eldrazi, they play like Eldrazi Tron nowadays, and yeah, they take a little while to get going. They do some powerful stuff. This deck gets Eye of Ugin. Eye of Ugin is really degenerate, so little scared of that. I kind of think I'm supposed to play the Sylvan, because the Ice Fang's not on anyway. And I think it's pretty likely I get TKS'd next turn, which makes me want to have the Sylvan in play so I can recover from getting Thoughtseized. So I'm going to play the Sylvan. If Kodal could trade, like if I had played a Astrolabe on 1, I would play it, but there's almost no chance this Kodal gets to trade with the Mimic. It's just too likely they're going to play a different Eldrazi, and the Mimic's going to be like a 3-3 or a 4-4, and it just won't trade. So I'd rather get the Sylvan in play first. Set up to go Oko, Kodal. Ooh, Blast Zone. That is good for me. Assume this is a Chalice of the Void. Chalice is very beatable. That's actually something this hand kind of wanted to see, if we're being honest. I know I have a Decay on top of my library too, so if I need to do that, I can go that route and Decay the Chalice, but I also don't have any 1-mana spells at the moment, so... Would I like to use Sylvan? I would like to use Sylvan. Always. Should probably always guess that. How do I feel about Uro? Not, like, crazy about him. But he's also not terrible. I think I'm going to put on top. I just don't need more cards yet. And my life total is going to be a pretty good resource this game, because I'm not necessarily like... I mean, my life total is definitely a resource. They're attacking me, and it's worth, like, every 4 life points is worth a card with a Sylvan in place. So, conserving life is going to matter. Setting up Ancient Tomb, okay. I assume opponent just drew this, because they probably would have played a Chalice on 1. TKS, sure. Question is, what do I want to do here? I think it's pretty likely they snap off my Dead of Winter here, because the Dead of Winter can kill both things next turn. So I think what I actually want to do is let them take the Kodal. I'm going to leave the Kodal in my hand. They're welcome to take it, because I would rather cast the Dead of Winter. I think they'll still just take the Dead of Winter and then not attack, because I have a Kodal. That's my read. I could also see them taking the Decay, but I just have so many answers to Chalice, like between Oko and Decay, and 0 1-mana spells in my hand, that I'm not even concerned about the Chalice at the moment. That I think it's like 100% they take Dead of Winter. I think it'd just be wrong to literally take anything else from this hand. But maybe they do want the Kodal, so they get a 4-point attack. If they have like multiple Smashers in their hand, that could make sense. I think they're very likely to take Dead of Winter, though. Opponent's not even looking at my hand at the moment. They are still stacking triggers. I kind of believe opponents new to Magic Online. I don't think they know they haven't stacked their triggers yet. And I think they think that they're waiting for me to respond to Thought Not Seer. That's my read. Alright, we have stacked the triggers. Perfect. Curious what they take here. I mean, from my perspective, you're 100% supposed to take Dead of Winter. I think if they don't take Dead of Winter, it might indicate that I'm going to have an easy match. But we're going to find out. Opponent is now looking at my hand, though, so there's that. Apologies if you see me going to my phone during this event. I am setting up Team Lotus Vox versus Up to Date. All right, Dead of Winter's gone. Up to Date battle here. Oh, this turn goes absolutely great for me too. I get to run out my Ice Fang, make a quick trade here. Check my life total a bit. Beautiful. And we get to look at 2 fresh cards. Don't really want Ponder. I'm going to put that one back. Do I want Uro? I think I do want Uro. I'm going to pay 4 life. Although, I guess I already have 3 Snowlands, so I could blue-green here and then be able to cast Decay. Yeah, alright, I'm going to pay 4 life. Get that in hand. I guess I can cast Uro and either Ice Fang or... I guess I can't. I can go Uro plus Decay, but not Uro plus Ice Fang because it's just too many blue-green pips. But Decay is not great, so I think I'm just gonna wait. I probably will Decay the Chalice. I have 1-drops I will want to cast. Anyway, yeah, I'm setting up a Lotus Box versus my up-to-date podcast team battle challenge that's coming up on Sunday here, so should be pretty sweet. All right, we're getting smashed. Yeah. This is awkward because now I am gonna get wastelanded, but you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm going to 7 here. I want the Trops still. I'm gonna fire off the Decay. And we're gonna run out an Ice Fang. Do they have Dismember? Ooh, Dismember's kind of brutal here. It's a lot of damage all of a sudden. I was kind of hoping I'd get a trade there. Alright, well, here we are. I'm at 3. Ew, this Decay is very awkward. None of these are good. I can go Uro into Oko. That Dismember was brutal. I don't have anything on top of my library I can really get here either, which is pretty unfortunate. If I didn't have a Plains, I could also flashback Uro and just be in perfect spot here. 8 still leaves me dead. Oko can turn something into a 3/3. I think I'm just dead. Well, that's awkward. I guess the thing to do here is try to draw a Plow. Plow would keep me in this game. Alright, Plow off the top. One time deck! No, deck! Not like that. Alright, I think they're going to attack here. That's not going to be great for me. Alright. They called the bluff. That Dismember was crucial. Left a TKS in play. Made sure the Smasher survived. Never got a chance to use my Oko. Such is life. I actually like Plague Engineer against Eldrazi, which seems weird, but I think is actually good. I do like Crop Rotation. No, I don't really like Crop Rotation, actually. I lied. Decay's okay, but not insane. Force of Negation, I think, is pretty bad. I don't love Force of Will either. I think I can cut a Crocus. Force of Will's okay. Like, it's good enough that I'll keep, but I don't love it. Actually pretty low on blue cards here. I did go up a land, though. We could cut one. I guess I brought in the Wasteland. Wasteland's kind of like a spell, though. And I brought in a Loam. I'm going to cut some Forces. I think Force is pretty bad against these decks. It's okay, but mostly bad. Alright. I think this hand's good. It looks a little awkward because I have the Tundra, but it's also a little weak to Chalice. But I think overall, worth a keep. I've got an early play to stop their thing. I get one of my 1-drops out before anything goes too crazy. My color's going to be good. And I've got Uro building towards Field of the Dead, which is actually a great way to beat these decks because they're not very good against Field of the Dead. This card's terrifying. This card is, yeah. And this is why. This is, yep. This is happening. Opponent just, yep. Okay. Yep. Importantly, getting my 1-mana spells out of the way. I don't want any of these. Oh, Dead of Winter is great. Getting my 1-mana spells out of the way before Chalice comes down. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully they don't have TKS this hand. They did keep 7 and have a Temple, so they almost certainly are going to TKS me here. But if they don't, I got a shot to get this Dead of Winter off and kind of blow them out. Okay. That goes great for me. I am going down to 11 here, but I do get to kill their board, and they're left with 4 cards, which is good. Ivugin is going to be a problem. This card is so much better than it looks. Like, significantly better than it looks, unfortunately for me. But Dead of Winter here is great. It's to kill all the things. The thing with this is when they get to 7 mana, they can just start tapping it to search for creatures. So not only is it a busted 2-mana land that like made 4 mana on turn 1 for them, it's also a value engine. Which is a little absurd, but it is what it is. And my life total is getting kind of low here. This deck is very aggro. I do think I'm supposed to Uro. Would like to get back up to 8, and I'm going to plow the Smasher. Probably going to do it on their turn, though. So, I guess I don't need to play the Field of the Dead yet, and I'd rather just use my mana. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Perfect. So, when I bring back Uro next turn, Field of the Dead's active. The question is, when am I pitching? I probably do pitch the Dead of Winter here, which is strange, but I think it's right. The other option is to pitch the Strand. I think pitching the Dead of Winter is better, though. My opponent just doesn't have a follow-up. Interesting. I wonder what they have. That I guess maybe they could have lands and they don't want to blow their City of Traders yet. That kind of makes sense to me. Green, blue, blue. Make that one green. Bring back Uro. No, gosh darn it. Green. Bring back Uro. I want the Dead of Winter. I guess I could have pondered first. Don't I have like 2 dismembers here? Oh man. This is a tough way to do it. Opponent's earning this one. 2 dismembers on an Uro? Yikes. Alright. You got it. Respect that. And oh, that is quite nice. Yep. Oh yeah. God, Field of the Dead is good. These all seem pretty good. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Sophia Library, no. Astrolabe again. Just trying to fill the graveyard up and bring Uro back. At 10, with opponent having... They have a lot of mana, but not enough to do like crazy stuff like Ulamog or Emrakul or whatever. Active Field of the Dead. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Alright, this next game is one I think on the draw I definitely want Force of Will. I have not seen Cavern yet. I do know that they play Cavern. I haven't seen it yet. I think I'm going to move away from Sylvan too. Sylvan on the draw, a little slow for me. I'm going to want card advantage, but I think this is a little too tempo negative when I'm on the draw and, you know, opponent's deck is as crazy as it is. This is a slow hand. I do have a Force of Will, which is going to let me kind of keep up with them. Opponent is playing Eldrazi and kept 7 all 3 games. That's ridiculous. Leyline of the Void? Okay. I mean, Dead is good against Uro. I will say, though... Alright. So, this is all going to be fine. What happens now is I just let the Brainstorm... It's just going to rot. And not really rot. I'm going to use it with Force of Will. This is why I put Field of the Dead in this deck, for the record. Is because of Uro. God, and they have this Cavern. I guess I should have forced to the Chalice. That's tough. Although, Mana Reshaper's, like, not that scary. Should have forced the Chalice. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I was taking the risk that they didn't have Cavern by not forcing this. I think it's okay. They might have put themselves in a bind here. But anyway, this is the reason I put Field of the Dead in, because even if you're graveyard hating my Uro, like, that's fine. If my Uro is leading to me getting a bunch of 2/2s. Alright. So, blue, green. I feel like I'm still regretting not forcing this. Alright. Now I'm like a lot regretting not forcing this, but here we are. 2 Force of Wills. Gonna be tough. I'm at 18. Yeah, this is bad. Not forcing that Chalice is going to cost me this match. Hard to know that they're going to have Cavern, obviously, after. But, yeah. Tough. I mean, I'm looking at it like it's fine. It's another Mana Reshaper. Yep. So taking 6 here. Oh, I was not supposed to get Snow-Covered Island. I made Field of the Dead an extra turn. Oh, that was so bad. I could have got any other land, too. That was supposed to just, like, easily be a Tundra. Ooh, that's a good draw, though. I'm going to name Eldrazi. And play a Field of the Dead. Drawing an Abrupt Decay here would be excellent. An Oko would be very good. Question is, do I want to trade? I think I don't. think I can wait another turn. Oh man, Dead of Winter. Now I can definitely wait another turn. Yeah. Would... And I feel so stupid for getting a snow-covered island here. I just totally missed that I had to fill the dead. That was just bad play on my part, honestly. Opponent revealed Dismember. Well, it doesn't do very much against what I'm doing here. Playing another Matter Reshaper. Opponent just has all the Matter Reshapers. Alright. Gonna cast this Dead of Winter. Hope opponent still is kind of mana screwed after this. They probably won't be. Endless One. Okay. Feels Ayavugan. Oh, that's terrifying. That is very scary. So basically in a spot where I can't beat anything. I need an Oko or an Abrupt Decay quick. I need one of those real quick. Ooh, I can force an Eldrazi Mimic. I don't know how good that is. I'm not going to get to use a force on anything else. I know their hand has Endless One and Dismember in it, so they have one card I don't know about. Alright. I'm going to do it. This isn't getting better, so here we go. And now I get to live a game of regrets, where if I would have just forced this, I could have been playing these and been in a good spot. So looks like a big Endless One. 6/6, sure. That's lethal. We need to answer this Chalice now. I can push it, obviously, but not with the Chalice in play. Come on, answer the Chalice off the top. That's not it. That would also just make 2 zombies if I had just not gotten a second island. Oh, we threw. We threw, chat. Sorry. We threw that one. That should have been an easy win. Tough. It didn't look like I was drawing anything that did anything. Alright, well. Given that these are like the next cards I was going to draw. The Chalice beat me. I know the Chalices are kind of awkward. I have like 6 answers to them in my deck, though. I probably should have just forced the Chalice, honestly. Chalice is too messed up of a card. This hand's okay. A little awkward that I'm light on snow with 2 snow payoff cards, but I think it's a good hand other than that. Yeah, I guess I'd rather have this one get plains. Gemstone Mine, Lion's Eye Diamond. So this is Dredge, I think. I think this is Dredge. This is Dredge. What's opponent naming? They named themselves. And picked Golgari Thug, it looks like. Okay. Well. My hand's not very good against what's happening here. So here we are. I'm going to run out my Ice Fang. I don't even have Graveyard. Like, I have 2 Surgicals. I cheated. Did I play 3? I don't want to view sideboard. I played, like... Yeah, 2 Surgicals. I have a Crop Rot for a Bog. Okay. Plague Engineer is actually, like, okay against Dredge. You can name Illusion and turn off their Narcomoebas. I have Force Negations to counter some of their stuff. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to scrap in the next couple games. There's also, like, the chance that Oko could just carry and win by himself here. Alright, we milled Narcomoeba, huh? What's the card under it? Is that a Troll? Oh, that was a really good mill from the opponent there. They also get to use... Oh, no, this has to have Threshold. If they discard their hand, they can use Cephalid Coliseum and like dredge the rest of their deck. That's pretty bad. Which I imagine is what we're doing here. I imagine we're going to go that route. All right, opponent. Just you. Okay, we figured it out. That's not right. I guess it doesn't really matter, but probably supposed to Cephalid Coliseum first. I don't know what you're naming. I'm gonna guess they don't hit, and also that it just doesn't matter. It's just so hard to beat this deck game one when they have a functional draw. They lost connection to the game? Come back. No. Tilt. Alright, they're back. What are we naming with Cabal Therapy? They don't know what's in my hand. They cast this on themselves the first time, so... Usually against decks that have blue lands in play, you're supposed to name Brainstorm or Force of Will. It's just a toss-up between those, whichever matters more to you in that specific scenario, I guess. They named Grizzlebrand. That's probably not the one you wanted to name. Honestly, if I had a Grizzlebrand and I was Reanimator, I would have, I could have brought it back and put it in play, but here we are. Alright. This is bad for me. They got another Cabal Therapy. Now they have multiple bridges. Yeah. And a Dread Return. Oh yeah, I'm, very dead. A lot dead there. Alright. Yeah, the amount I was dead there was very high. Alright, I don't know how much Wasteland matters. I guess I'll bring all of these in, because most of my cards don't matter. I do think Veil of Summer is actually acceptable. And sure, I'll bring in Plague Engineer. Decay is terrible. Oko is actually, acceptable. I don't think Swords is great, but it's not, bad either. I think Ice Fang's, pretty bad. Dead of Winter also seems... Yeah, Dead of Winter's, okay. I think Ice Fang's pretty bad. I guess I will cut the Dead of Winters. I don't know if Plows are better than them. I think they probably are. I'm going to cut the Caracas. Cut a couple Plows. I probably should cut another land. I guess I can cut a Mystic Sanctuary. Alright. This is more about not letting the opponent get started than it is about being able to grind with the opponent or kill their stuff. It's once this engine gets going, I am in trouble. This hand doesn't work. This hand could work. It's still a little loose, but I think it's a keep. Question is, what am I putting back? I think it's the Forest. The snow things don't matter all that much, and Trop, Cast Veil. Force Negation is actually pretty good against them. Forcing their turn 1 discard, or discard outlet or whatever their first play is generally very good. Forcing that is sometimes very good. I'm going to do it and hope it works out. There's some percentage of games where this is really effective, and there are some percentage of games where that didn't do anything. And I don't know. We're going to find out. They cast a Putrid Imp. Alright. So it didn't do anything. They still had the discard outlet. Perfect. Earl's not a bad draw. I don't think it's great either. I do think I need to plow this, sadly. They discarded Grave Troll. I'm shocked. If I had a surgical here... Oh, no, never mind. They just had 2 more dredgers. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I don't think I can win anymore. I'm going to need this Uro to go crazy. I don't think it's going to be enough. I was about to say, those dredges like weren't that good. As long as they don't have... No, they just also had a Faithless Suiting. Alright. Oh my god. Hit all of the things. Well, when they Cabal Therapy me here, at least, I will get to Veil of Summer that. That's good for me. They hit 3 bridges? Come on. Ridiculous. It's targeting me. Alright, Veil of Summer. Ocho. Cabal Therapying themselves. They named Stinkweed Imp. Okay. They have 6 2/2s. The hilarious thing here is I can actually Wasteland their only land and it doesn't do anything. And I'm just gonna die to 6. Like, it's just 22. They like. This was their turn too. They put 6 2/2s into play. You'll notice too that they have actual no way to beat a Leyline. Like I could have just mulliganed the Leyline against them, and they would have just been stone cold to it. Just actual no shot. Every league I played before this one, I tried Leyline, but this one was the land package where I didn't have it. Okay. How do I win? If I'm going to win this game, it's probably Urowing into like Bajuka Bog exactly right here. I do get to get rid of the bridges by playing Uro, which is good. Force of Will is probably not going to be enough, sadly. Wait, they have Oko? What does Oko do? Oko's absurd. Why are they playing Oko? What is this? Yeah, I think I maybe could have had a shot here in this game. If I found a bog right there, as it stands, this many 2/2s is just going to be too much. Yeah, I can't even bring back Uro because of Wasteland. Alright, I'm done. Well, that is that. I do know I will have 4 ley lines. Disappointing after an easy 3-0 start. But sometimes you get hosed by the linear decks in Legacy. That happens. The more important thing is to learn how to play against them. So I do think here for Eternal Weekend, we are going to... No, I don't want Hogak. Hogak has betrayed me. I want the ley lines back. I don't feel like the Wasteland ever did anything, so I'm off those. I want the Void. We can go off the Surgicals. I like my main deck quite a bit. I'm going to go off the Wasteland, off the Bog, off the Crop Rotation. I'm going to cut a Plague Engineer because I would like a second Fatal Push. I guess I own those. I'm debating between another Carpet of Flowers. I don't even want the Loam either. Debating between another Carpet of Flowers. I do think I want another Carpet. And I want one more counterspell. The question is going to be, do I want Force of Negation or like a Flusterstorm or a Spell Pierce? The other thing I could consider is playing this Field of the Dead that's in my sideboard in the main instead of this Caracas. That might be getting a little spicy, but I could get behind it. I think I might just play a 4th Force. Although I do kind of like a Flusterstorm. I'm going to play the 4th Force, I think. Alright, I think this is the list I'm going to play tomorrow. Pretty happy with it. Yeah. I think we're going to roll with this. Feels good. I don't think the Wastelands were ever like insane. I could see like a trophy in the sideboard maybe. A trophy's like not crazy. Something to think about. But this is mostly the list I'm going to run with. List feels great. It feels really good. I'm not going to... Like, yeah, I lost those last 2 matches, but I'm not going to let that get me down. I think those are matches I could easily have won if my deck was built correctly for them, or if I had played better in the case of Eldrazi. Other than that, this deck feels great. You can tune back in tomorrow, or I guess today when this comes out. Watch the Eternal Weekend stuff. I'm going to be playing to win a Caracas art tomorrow. See how that goes. If you want to check out my match against Lotus Box, I'm doing the up-to-date cast versus the Lotus Box cast. It's going to be 3v3 Team Magic, Standard, Modern, and Legacy. We're going to be battling. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be Sunday night, 8 p.m. It's going to be on a stream. You'll be able to check it out. It's Covert Go Blues stream. You can just find him on Twitter, at Covert Go Blue. Or I guess... Well, you can find him on Twitter there. You can also find him on Twitch. It's going to be on Twitch. I'll also be posting it to YouTube, so you're welcome to check it out on YouTube as well. I'll be posting it there. You'll be able to find it there. But remember, if you like the content we're making here, please like the videos we're making. Please subscribe to the channel. Please comment, all of that. We really appreciate it. And with that, I'll talk to you next time.
I'm joined by Kyle Balgamase. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations, Brian DeMars.
Zach Allen.
I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack here, Ari Lax.